Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. A lot has taken place in some few days, weeks ago, and it has reshaped quite the narrative, especially in the southwest. While they are still in the southeastern region, they are still battling with what happened in Olo. Nnamdi Kanu has also given another ultimatum. Don't forget, some days ago, ESN, that's Eastern Security Network, had given ultimatum to the company who supposedly, allegedly housed an army officer. The man had come up and begged that his life be spared and all that. But right now, Nnamdi Kanu himself has issued an ultimatum, 14 days, none other to the southeastern governors, and this is going down. And he has given those 14 days of grace, or else this may likely happen. But before we go to the news proper, to find out what it is that is shaking the ground in southeastern region in particular, would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Don't forget that the legal point of view with which Senate Arakwari Rotimi Akeredolu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, had used to pedal down tensions in Ondo State and as well the whole of the southwestern region was to enact or to recall the 1969 should I call it statutory law that took place, and and that law alone caused a lot of agreement, should I say, that made the Fulani herdsmen to begin to look into that's legally. They had to pencil that maybe they may be on another route, but for this on the legal basis, Akeredolu and the southwestern region, have paved way for peace legally. But right now, Nnamdi Kanu has wished to humbly and most submissively call upon all the governors of the eastern region to, as a matter of urgency, ban all manner of open grazing in the region in compliance with the 1969 statutory law of Nigeria that banned such provocative and primitive practice by Fulani herdsmen. The bold step taken by Yoruba governors in banning open grazing in their region is commendable rather, and as such must be reciprocated and consolidated by a similar pronouncement in the east. If after 14 days there is no firm and decisive action by eastern governors to ban open grazing in our land, ESN, that's Eastern Security Network, will step into the breach to commence the enforcement of this 1969 anti-grazing law across the entire region. Don't say you were not informed or given prior warning. Onada, Onayo, everywhere is hot. Comment is more than in thousands. Everybody is reacting. Well, this one they will say to Dike na come make wasozo. You are still saying that the one he has done, hey, he's doing another one. Now, looking at what happened in Southwest, this is exactly what they did that brought me to Allah to the round table. And legally speaking, I don't know about practically now, but I'm talking about legally speaking. They had all agreed. METL had agreed with Southwestern region that there shall be no open grazing, there shall be no night grazing, there shall be no underage grazing, and all headers will be registered in the Southwestern region, not just in Ondo State. Ondo has begun. And that is, commendable, honestly. It's still the same Southwestern region that had Amotekun that is fully legalized, backed up by law. But other regions are still, should we not, can we allow, should we not allow? That's the same Rotimi Akeredolu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, son, that brought up Amotekun. He even said, even if it will cost him a second tenure as a governor, so be it. Amotekun came to stay. Amotekun is backed up by law. Amotekun is regional security outfit ably represented. Yes, everybody shouts. In fact, at some point, they wanted to reduce it to community policing. Akeredolu himself, Arakon Akeredolu, His Excellency, refused. He vehemently, but in fact, he rushed. He ensures that the state legislatures all passed it to law. Now they're enjoying the benefit and the dividend of his foresight. Even if practically speaking, we have not seen it, although they've started registering in some part of Ondo, they've started registering, but at least on the legal perspective, he has enacted why he's called the senior advocate of Nigeria. He has shown powers in his intellectual capacity, and that is a thumbs up to him. We don't know about the practical part. Time events will unfold and time will tell. But in Southeast, Master Nnamdi Kanu is now saying, your counterpart have produced Amotekun. We waited for you for your Amotekun. You didn't, so we decided to produce ESN. I'm just, paraphrasing. Now, your counterpart now has also, come up together and say, look, they've enacted a law that has been there all along, but no one noticed it, probably because he's a senior advocate of Nigeria, so he has some of this stuff at the tip of his fingers. And he's saying, and that law alone brought Meiti and on a roundtable discussion, and they agreed. What stops you from doing same in Southeastern region? But now he's coming that 14 days enacted, or ESN will be the one to enforce it. But the challenge now is, from the beginning, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the governor, Southeastern governor, they don't see eye to eye. They're like five and six that don't ever meet. There are two opposite lines. They don't even want to come close. His ideology, yes, they may not, but they don't. If they agree to it privately, I wouldn't know, but openly, they vehemently don't like his ideology. Okay, now he has given warning. He's at the beginning, if you see his write up, he said he humbly he came in peace. He said, I come in peace with that first write up. He said, we humbly. You understand? Then towards the end, he now gives us a warning. If after 14 days, because the truth is, lives are at stake. That's the truth. Except you don't want to tell yourself the truth. Every day we keep hearing news of bandits, Fulani herdsmen, and each time you interview or get a hold of this a victim that have been kidnapped by this bandit, they keep telling you that it's Fulani herdsmen. They spoke for foodie. It's increasing. Look, we don't look at facts and call it propaganda. It's not fair on the lives of people who are going to be lost, or lives of people who have already been lost, or the lives of the victims. Don't call propaganda things that are every day we keep hearing it. That is like just hours ago. 27 wedding guests on their way to wedding, I think somewhere in Taraba, were kidnapped. The whole of the boss. As in, are you saying that we do not have military, we don't have security intelligence? How bad have they infiltrated our country? There are people who are jollificating, quote and unquote, and say, oh, let's go for wedding. And in going for a wedding, they met their Waterloo. It has come to that level. And there's this saying in the Holy Book said, right from the days of John the Baptist, this kingdom of God suffering violence, and even the violence should take it by force. At this point, you need to take the bulls by the horns. I'm not saying that I'm only saying that maybe the governors in Southeastern region should also look into it. It's an eye opener. Whatever works for the Southwestern region, they should try it in the Southeastern region. If they've tried but doing it legally by enacting that 1969, statutory law, and it worked, it brought some sort of decorum. They should do same. It's not a bad idea. Copy, honestly, convert good gifts. Copy what is good. It will help the region. Well, that's we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's a take on what Mazen Namdekan is saying? I hope it goes down well with